Yo, Smell from Holla Direct TV, Holla Direct Apparel, askate.com. We back again with another one. What I want to do is I want to run down how to use Silhouette Studio. Silhouette Studio is the software that you're going to be using if you have a Cameo cutter. Now, this is an older version. This came with my Cameo 3 when I bought that, and now they have the Cameo 4. So if you just getting into this, 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna start with a Cameo 4, or I don't know what y'all budgets is looking like. I don't be pocket watching, but if you got like a lower budget or you just trying to get started with like a used machine, you can get something off Craigslist or eBay for cheaper. You might get a Cameo 3. This is for those people, or to get a general idea of how to design a shirt. I'm gonna walk you through that step for step. Now, this is a design right here. It's from the movie Friday. And basically what they did here was they flipped a little scheme with Devo, one of the characters, and the beach cruiser. So I saw a design that was similar to this one on Instagram a couple years ago, and I liked it. And I also noticed that they had misspelled something wrong. They spelled something wrong. So what I went ahead and did was jumped on here and recreated it. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that step for step. All right, so as always, you're gonna start with your blank canvas. And what I wanna do is go up here to my files where I downloaded this beach cruiser. Let's see what's going on here. This is the vector file. You wanna download the vector files, all right? What I'm gonna do here, click right here, and then I wanna kind of shrink this down a little bit. Now, don't worry about all of this. Don't worry about none of that. I'm gonna get that out of there right about now. Show you how I do it. Click this thing right over here that look like a piece of toast. That's to trace the image. You click select trace area, and then we going to highlight what we want out of here. You see where it turns yellow? Over here, I'm gonna adjust the threshold right over here. And that looks good. And then I'm gonna click trace. That's gonna trace it. And then we click this, drag that up out of there, because we have already got our vector that we need. So I wanna hit cut, and that's out of there. My fault. And that's out of there. So boom, we got our bike right here. Click that. And then I go to my colors right here, my little paint tray. I select black. Y'all don't have to do this. Y'all don't have to do this, by the way, but I like to select black. That way I'm not just working with the white letters with the red outline. So we got our bike, and I want to size this down a little bit. So right about there. All right, so where we at? Okay, so Devo's bike rental. I know these fonts like on the back of my hand. So what I want to do is go up here, boom, my Devo font, Frizz. So look, all caps, equals, let's make that black, stretch this out a little bit. Now, you notice on the original design, it's kind of curved a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that right here in this program. So what we do, we click over here, this rectangle, and we click the oval, all right? And we go in and make an oval just like that, somewhere around there. Let me move the cruiser out the way for a minute, because we about to finesse this. You double click on this right here. You see this tab right here with these arrows? You wanna click on that and drag it down here, look, and then it's gonna get on top of the oval. And you just position it to your liking, so it's even. That look alright. Bam. So now, what we do is release the compound path, and that's up out of there. Cut that. Now we made some of these letters black. I'll show you how to do that. Ungroup all of those. Click that right there. Make that white. Now you can hold select. You can hold down select and do it, but it's not that much. I don't mind just doing these one by one. It's not that many. Okay, so now we good. Now what I want to do is go ahead, highlight all of that, group it. That way it's all together. down just a little bit. Let me turn this just a little bit right about there. So, all right, so we got our bike right there. Now, bike rental. The font we use for that is called Lauren Scripts. So I want to type in, man, it's right there. There she go. Turn off the caps lock. Bike rental. Now you can see these letters is going to give you trouble if you're cutting out on a vinyl cutter. It's going to give you trouble because they're overlapping into the next letter. So what we do for that is we right click and we want to click weld. And that's going to smooth everything out. So then we want to right click again and hit group. Group everything together. Make that black. Shrink this down a bit. Put it right about there. I don't like how this debo came out. I probably should position it a little bit. All right. It's just a reference. It's just a reference. All right. So let me see where we at now on the original design. All right. So we got our bike. Bike much bigger. Stretch the bike out a little bit more. It's right about there. Because the bike is probably the focal point of this whole design. The bike is what's gonna sell the shirt. All right. So it has to make a very important statement. The presence has to be felt on that bike. All right, so that's my bike, punk. That's the signature line from this movie. So what we want to do, we want to create that right now. And that font is going to be called Brush Script. All right, so got our font. My bike. Exclamation point. Let's make that black. And now for the last part, to show you where you can find this fictitious bike rental establishment, as well as when it was established, 1995. That's when they shot the movie Friday. So let's go ahead and add that in there. And the font we want to use for that is not too far from this one. It also starts with a B. It's called Bebas. Boom. So we got Bebas selected, and we're just gonna put Los Angeles. That's important. CA, Los Angeles, California. And we're gonna put established 1995. So now what we wanna do, kind of move this over, center it. So where we think it look good, that looks good. Make that black. We wanna shrink this down just a little bit, just a taste. Center that right about there, that looks good. Right about here. And then highlight the whole thing. Right click, group it. That way when we move it, it all moves together. It's all one motion, it's all one piece. I mean, everything we put in here just became one with the rest of the design. Alright, it's all one piece. Cut it out on a vinyl cutter. What we're gonna do is right click, flip horizontal, and this could be cut onto heat transfer vinyl with your vinyl cutter and taken over to your heat press after you weed it and heat press onto a garment for profit. We're making shirts over here. It's Hollow Direct TV. Listen, this is just a helpful tutorial to get some of y'all that's new to this, or y'all want to get started making t-shirts for profit or whatever have you. This is a tool that you could use to get started. Alright, it's not rocket science. You could do this. You can start making money immediately, but it's gonna take time and dedication. You gotta dedicate yourself to it. It took me a long while to learn how to do what I just did within minutes. That's why I charge what I believe I'm worth for my craft, and you need to start doing the same. Don't be out here taking shorts from people. You want what you're worth. You know what you do. Alright? Believe in yourself. Like, don't let people haggle your prices. Alright? Smell from Hollow Direct TV, Hollow Direct Apparel, aandskate.com. And we see y'all next week. Signing out.